Do you know what's scarier than love? Memories. That feeling when you have to let go of who you think you can live without. I don't always have solution to your situation at the moment. People will tell you that time heals all wounds, but no one will ever tell you what to do right now that's you are broken. When you watch movies, every love scene reminds you of her. You can't do anything without relating back to her, and all you want to do is cry. Indeed, time heals all wounds, but even if you are giving the worst time in the world, you won't still know what to do with it. My name is Ahmad, and this is my love story. I was born and raised in Mina, the capital city of Niger State, Nigeria. I'm a former level student of computer science at the Federal University of Technology, Mina. One important thing you should know about me is I come from a poor family. My father passed away in a car accident when I was 12, and my mother works as an aide. I'm a quiet, humble, and hardworking student. I believe in love, even though it has never been kind to me. One of my biggest dreams is to graduate, get a good job, and give my mother a better life. Of course, she was the only one left for me. My beloved Zahra, may her soul rest in peace. Yes, you had judgment. She passed away. How did it happen? You will find out soon. She is also a foreigner student of computer science. She was in my class, but never was having her class. She was born into a rich family. Her father owns a chain of businesses. She grew up in luxury, big cars, big house, expensive clothes. But one amazing thing about her is she was never influenced with a lot of excess. She is soft-hearted and talks to everyone in a respectful manner. She breathes through her mouth. She wants a simple life, with love, and someone else sees how far she is. That's what she was. Another important hero you should know in this story, but yet to be mentioned, is Abdul, Zahra's cousin. Rich, proud, and full of himself. I didn't say that people close to him did. Despite I was a witness, but I had this a long time ago, even before I knew him. He believes Zahra is meant to be his wife because that is what their families want. But that doesn't mean the opportunities come for her as a wish, right? It's fine. I know you guys have countless questions in your mind right now. How comes a poor boy like me fell in love with Zahra? How come she accepted me after she already knew her parents gave her up to someone? What causes the death of my beloved Zahra? And how did I manage to move on after her passing? Is it that I never fall in love again, or I've gotten someone better? One, to take a seat and relax. This diary is going to answer all your questions. How I met Zahra, how I confessed my love to her, how she passed away, and what happened after her passing. I still remember the first day I noticed her. It was my third year at university. I was carrying tools and oil phone with a cracked screen. Well, what did you expect from a cowboy like me? I wasn't there to make friends. I didn't care about party or resources. I came to study. I came to survive. But then when love strikes, who are you to say no? Maybe you all can relate to what I'm saying. Some of you might be victims too. She walked past me. Zahra. I didn't know her name then. All I saw was a girl wearing a simple white dress, holding a water bottle and smiling at something on her phone. She looked calm, and I found myself smiling at her. At first, I didn't realize I was cutting famous. All the time I do. So, crazy me. Well, just as you would expect, she didn't notice me. Which girls never do, right? I went to class and sat at the back, and before you know it, I found myself smiling and blushing lately. Deep down, I know it's kind of impossible to get close to her, not to talk of being friends or falling in love. But then, when you fall in love, it gives you hope, and at some point, it makes you so delusional. 2 days later, the unexpected happened. The professor said you have to do a group project. He then asked us to pick a partner friends. I looked around, everyone already had someone. Then I saw her coming close to where I was, and I didn't feel nervous, and I looked away like I didn't notice her. She said, "Hello, do you have a partner?" That was so calm. She was definitely talking to me. I thought it was her. She started smiling and said, "It's okay if you don't want to. I just thought you looked serious." So I nodded slowly and told her yes, she can be my partner. Everything was just like a movie script. Like it was scripted. Cause how could this happen? I just met her some days ago, and before you know it, we are partners today. She sat beside me just like that. She introduced herself and told me, "My name is Zahra." So I told her my name is Ahmed. I was so curious and asked her how come I never noticed her in class. She smiled again without saying anything. At some point, I even thought she had a smiling sickness. So, and that is how it started. I work hard to the university bit after we finish. So while waiting for our driver to arrive, she looked at me and said something in the middle of our conversation. She said, "You know, Ahmed, I feel different when I talk to you." And an asked nervous, different how? And she said, I don't know, like I can be myself. That is the most honest person I've ever been with. You know when you're with someone and you could pour all your heart out to them without any fear of judgment. That was so cool. I was so happy. I didn't reply to what she said because honestly, I felt the same. Her driver arrived, and if I remember, it was a black BMW waiting for her that day. She sighted him and then suddenly her mood changes. She found her face and said, back to reality. What? I quickly responded with surprise. I was like, is it that bad? I mean, I don't even have a transport that day. I have to trek back home. And she said, with time, we'll understand. Thank you for today. And she got into the car. I stood there for a long time, staring at the doors her left behind. I was full of surprises. Is it that bad? Well, that night I walked home and didn't eat dinner. I wasn't hungry. My stomach was full of feelings I didn't know how to name. Cause believe me, I was so happy and lost in a world of imaginations. You won't believe I already planned our wedding in my head. Like gosh, is that how you guys show your love? The funny thing is my mom noticed. She asked what I was smiling at. I said nothing. But she looked at me again and said, be careful, Ahmed. Cowboys like us don't fall in love. It only ends in pain. I didn't say anything, but deep inside, I was shocked. I was really shocked. It was like she's a victim too, and she's not new to the system. How do she pop night I'm smiling because I fell in love? Well, my only concern was about what she said. I prayed she was wrong, because something had already started. My little boy is already in love. Crazy in love. Not even taking of his stars, but a rich, pretty princess, Zahra. That night I didn't sleep, not because I was thinking about her, but because I was afraid of what I was starting to feel. Because feelings like this, for people like me, they call me surprise, and I mean some girl all have beautiful.